Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of the Legends 2v2 Rumble tournament set on the Dropshot map. We have their Shooter and Loyalty going up. Shooter gets the better one straight over to Nobody. Nobody's trying to drop it down. Loyalty gets a really good contest there. Shooter drops it straight down though. Nobody just manages to get it over, but a nice little freeze will stop that counter attack. Catalyst dropping it down. Shooter gets it straight back over to blue side. Blue side with Lucy getting some spikes, but just doesn't quite get the hit he needs. Catalyst there with the mega damage, and the spikes in this game just haven't been anywhere near useful so far. Catalyst there, taking it straight over. Nobody. The spikes go out at just the worst moment. There is so much damage on the orange side, it is unbelievable. Shooter 85 with a rather weak attack there, but Nobody brings it back over, but that plunger movement, beautiful. We've got Shooter 85 there dropping it down just for some minor damage. Catalyst with a nice clear, Nobody dropping it down again. We've got Shooter 85 going straight back over to the side. They're not getting a massive amount of damage, but they're definitely containing it to the left hand side. Saying that, they've got some pitch open there, and it's frozen just over. Can they get it in? They cannot. Blue just keeps dropping it over, and as I say that, Shooter drops it nearly. Shooter drops it in for the first goal. 1 minute 20 seconds in, and it is 1-0. Yes, blue abortion is orange. 1-0 to abortion. We've got 3 minutes 40 left. We've got Loyalty and Nobody going for it. A good start by Poopy there, dropping it down, but Nobody gets the hit just as it's about to hit, and Catalyst can't quite make it there. Loyalty's able to drop it back up to Catalyst, but Killer Rose is there for the punch with some massive damage. Loyalty gets the demo and the clear with that ball. Fantastic use of the fist. Shooter 85 just able to get onto that, but Loyalty opens up the scoring opportunity right there. So I believe that was meant to be Nobody there. Killer Rose dropping it straight back over to Poopy-ass's side. Poopy-ass really are getting a decent chunk of damage on this part, but we'll see how it is. Shooter 85 it drops it over. Catalyst is trying to find Loyalty there, but kick. Nobody's just able to get the tiniest hit on, and the ball is on ultra damage now with Shooter 85 getting a really nice hit. Catalyst cannot quite reach it. That's a lot of damage already done to. When you're 1-0 down, that's the last thing you want. However, they're both kind of just spun each other out of there. Catalyst just got taken off the ball by a punching glove. Loyalty's got slight control, but they are both all on each other. Killer Rose has got some spikes, and he tries to drag it in again. That's the second time he's done that. Poopy-ass narrowly escape a goal. However, that freeze is certainly not going to help them. Nobody's got the damage there, but Loyalty follows it up with the grappling hook. Shooter gets the hit, but unfortunately gets demoed. Catalyst gets boosted away. Shooter's back on that ball. All they've got to do is hit it down. Catalyst with the high velocity hit there, but unfortunately it looks like Nobody is there to capitalise on that. All Loyalty really needed to do there was get a hit on it, but he got beat to it by a boxing glove and teleported away. However, teleported straight into the ball, gets a demo on Nobody. Catalyst is left alone to defend, nearly scores an own goal. Loyalty there for the clear. Nobody again with spikes. He just cannot seem to get any spike scores this game. More damage done there though. Loyalty and Catalyst looking for the small damage where they can. Shooter seems to have got a nice clear on that. I'm pretty sure that was an own goal. Let's have a look at that on the. Well, I would. What again? Yep, that was an own goal by the Catalyst there. Unfortunate, but that kind of thing does happen in Rumble Dropshot. Again with a kick off. As abortion 2, Poopy-ass 0. Shooter has got the clear, but does get demoed. Loyalty's there to capitalise on that, and they've definitely opened up some holes here in the abortion defence. Loyski gets the clear, but nobody gets the plunger, but gets punched, but manages to read it like an absolute champion. But Abortion's field is just getting absolutely destroyed. That was you can't miss those kind of things there, Poopy ass. Shooter's on the drop for that, straight back onto the park, but Catalyst does get that. Nobody is back on that. Still an Abortion. Loyski gets the mega damage there. They need to score now, basically, if they want a chance of actually coming back here. It looks like it's all Abortion in this game. Loyski is dropping it over. It just seems it's a bit too late. Killer Rose was there to try and get the read. Catalyst has taken it off him. Loyski tries to take it, gets demoed by nobody. Catalyst gets it punched away from him. Even more damage there by Shooter 85. Nobody's dropping it down. But Catalyst does gets the last second goal there. Absolutely fantastic grappling hook there by Catalyst. But unfortunately, it will not be enough to get Poopy has the win here. But 2-1, it goes to Abortion. First game of the series to Abortion, 2-1. Absolutely beautiful attack right there by Abortion. Poopy Ass needs to kind of up their defense a little bit. If you look at the damage per team there, Killer Rose, Shooter 85 there, has got as much damage, if not a little bit more, than the entire team of Poopy Ass. They'll need to step up their defense or just be just as aggressive next game. We'll be on to the next series shortly. Seems we've got an extra person on Poopy Ass here. I don't think they need the extra help there, Crispy. I'm sure you can hop out. There we go. So, second game of the best of 5. Straight down to Poopy Ass. However, Abortion do seem to get that bump there. Probably wasn't the best thing, but it would work. Poopy Ass get the first damage of the game. But I'm pretty sure they did last game as well. The fist over to Poopy Ass's side is only going to work if nobody can drop this down here, but Shooter 85 gets knocked out by Loyski. Catalyst has got the hit over there, that's going to cause some massive damage. He gets a double hit, but nobody's there to stop that attack dead in the tracks. Tornado certainly doesn't help his chances though. That is some damage on Poopy Ass's side there. Catalyst getting the double hit straight onto an already damaged tile, so Poopy Ass already have a chance to score here, but then again, now to Abortion, Loyski has knocked that over for Poopy Ass, nobody knocked it back, Shooter has got the hit on that, it's going to drop it back down. I think I just saw nobody go for that as well. It's a bit of a dangerous play. You might only have one square open, but that can be all you need for a goal. Double tap is probably not what Catalyst was going for there, but he has just headed back straight down to Loyski. That was not a very good pass by Shooter there. Nobody's got some spikes there, does some damage, but gets bumped off the shot there by Loyski. Absolutely fantastic defense. This is what they needed more of last game. Unfortunate magnet there by Catalyst does push him straight down into the floor there, but Killer does get the demo back on Loyski, so I suppose it's a bit of thing there. Loyski does try to dunk it back in, but gets punched and grappled there by Abortion. I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. Abortion is trying to get this out of their side ASAP. Half of their field is open. You just need Poopy Ass to actually be able to go off there. Nobody nearly just gave, scratch that, nobody did just give them the goal. That was a very, very, very risky play by nobody there. Unfortunately, it didn't just play out. The bump by Catalyst and the shot by Loyski, there was no way Shooter was getting back in time for that. Very unfortunate. 1-0 to Poopy Ass, showing a lot more aggression they did last game. That's very good. Straight over to Catalyst. Loyski should be able to get to that one. No. Never mind, he absolutely does. Nobody gets it straight back over. Straight over to the hole that Poopy Ass has left since last game. Straight away, some massive damage, and even some more damage on Abortion's side there. even more damage. What has happened to Abortion's defense this game? As I say that, they score. Commentators curse people, it is an actual thing. Nobody with a nice little magnet hit there, and there's nothing that Poopy could have done again about that. Nothing at all. 1-1 with half the game to go. It's looking a lot better for Poopy this game than it did last game, I'll tell you that much. However, they've started off with some damage, and that's not fantastic. Shooter's going to knock that straight down, or he knocks it straight over to Catalyst, who's able to get some damage off. Loyski's trying to get onto that. Catalyst is already there. I think that was a failed punch there by Shooter. Extra damage by Loyski there. He's not able to intercept the high ball there. He's left Catalyst by himself. Catalyst with a nice little clear there. Shooter dropping it all the way back. Loyski's getting a nice little bounce. Has left half of Abortion right open there. Nobody with a nice kick there. I think he focused a bit too much on the kick there to actually hit the ball. But it's better than Poopy hitting the ball straight out of it. They have just passed it straight over to Abortion, so they're going to get some huge damage off. And that freeze was absolutely vital for Abortion. They've stopped the counter attack and they've put some major damage down on their opponent's net there. Catalyst here, he's not just content with still scoring. He wants to break as much of the net as he can before he does. It's 2-1 to Poopy with a minute and a half to go. I'll tell you something, right? They look so much better this game than they did last game. If it goes on like this, we could even see a best of 5. 5th game. Straight up, Poopy do win that one. However, Abortion have taken it straight over to Poopy side, and there's nothing they do to defend against that. Double whammy of damage there by nobody. That's absolutely fantastic. Teleported away from the ball there, so Abortion do have a second chance, but Catalyst has got the ball here, but it seems like it's stuck on his wheels, so there's not really much he could do about it there. Frozen in the air away from him, that has stopped his attack. Shooter has dropped it down, however, nobody is there to receive. Catalyst was able to get it past, however, Shooter's dropping straight down. Judging by the look of what they've had recently, you cannot do it. Catalyst gets the double demo there with the velocity shot. Nobody gets some massive damage. He's equalised it with 43 seconds to spare. Not exactly the best hit he could have gone for, especially, you can see Loyski there try and salvage it there with it, but nobody was just a bit too quick there. So it's 2-2 with less than a minute to go. Second game of the series. That's a dangerous start for Abortion there. Straight away damage on their side of the field. Catalyst is going to drop it down. Nobody does get the save there though. Shooter does get his attempt frozen, but he will get the demo there on Catalyst. Loyski does ever so slightly save it from being an Abortion attack there, but nobody is straight back on that. Unfortunately, Shooter does block his attempt, so no damage there for Abortion. The last thing that they want to do now is concede some damage, but they brought it straight back with one hit, and this is up to nobody now to try and, you know, take it over. That is an overtime. I'm pretty sure that was some damage as well. Both sides there. It seems like Poopy have a bit more damage than Abortion there. They'll probably want to try and be a bit more aggressive. There we are, nice defense there. Shooter gets it straight back in, plunges it straight back down. Nobody does get the damage, but it has now gone straight onto Abortion's side, straight back over to Poopy side. They're dragging it around with a huge bow we got there. Nobody's got the demo there on Loyski, and the freeze nearly got them the goal there. That was very dangerous. Nobody there trying to just cause as much damage as he can while he waits for Shooter to take over. That looks like that is about to knock itself in, but Loyski gets the save with a beautiful punching glove. Shooter gets the full velocity hit and allows nobody straight to go back onto the counter attack. Gets demoed by Catalyst, but it goes in. Unfortunate for Poopy but Abortion do take second series with 2-3, 3-2 overtime. Got to admit, Poopy looked much better this game. Their aggression was on. Their defense was a lot better than it was last game. And you saw a couple of cracks in Abortion's defense there. A couple of them were tending to go for the same balls. They were overlapping a lot more. Poopy has tended to have a little bit almost hands-off defense. I think they realised that Abortion were kind of all of them were going for the same balls. They just kind of let them do what they want to do and push it out. But at the same time, they weren't necessarily being as aggressive they needed to be to get the ball out. All comes down to this one here. This could be the final game of could be the final series of the game. We could have even more to come yet. Exciting, ladies and gentlemen. We're just waiting for Filthy Fra to ready up. It's always one. But we've seen a fantastic first game from Shooter, a fantastic second game from Nobody. Hopefully this will mean it's Poopy Ass's time to shine. So as we start off on the third series, again, someone joining a team. We'll get through one of these without someone joining a team, I do promise. Game 3 of 5. Catalyst and Shooter straight down, however, Nobody does miss. Catalyst gets some straight up easy damage, knocks it straight over Shooter, and they get a hold straight away. Slap bang accuracy right there. Catalyst gets boosted away and Shooter gets some small damage down. Lewinsky is able to get a fist off, and that is going straight in. Absolutely fantastic shot by Lewinsky there with the velocity. And I don't think Nobody was expecting that to go straight in, but it's hit the corner and it's gone straight in there. Absolutely beautiful shot. 1-0 Poopy Ass. This is what I'm talking about. Straight damage there for Abortion. No, that is a very good way to start after you've just been scored on. Catalyst tried to knock it down there, but it just wasn't quite going to happen. Gets kicked away by Nobody, but the damage still is there. He's not going to get that, although the kick is certainly going to help him control that. Not necessarily perfectly. Nobody is going for that, but does get the last hit. Wilski needs to knock that over. Killer doesn't get a shot on that, and Nobody's a bit too late. He does kick Catalyst into that, but that seems to have worked over for Abortion's benefit. Lewinsky's able to get back in time for a fantastic clear. There is no way to be saving that, but it doesn't hit any of the floor there, so that is damage for Poopy Ass right there. And now we've got Catalyst trying to dribble it there. It doesn't quite get hit, which gives Abortion a bit of damage. Bit of a risky move, but it is over Abortion's side, so there is a bit of things there. Bit of things, yeah, nice one. Nobody's up for that, but Rose does seem to take him away from that. Lewinsky and Catalyst are both there. He has bumped a good portion of that goal away, but does get knocked over by Nobody. Catalyst is on the wall for that, but sends it straight back over to Killer. Lewinsky seems to fake him out, but he does get the grappling hook and he does drop him back. They both get boosted by respective members of their team. Catalyst sweeps it away just after some damage. We've got 3 minutes to go. It's 1-0 to Poopy Ass. If they can keep it up like this, they might just be able to make it 2-0 here. No, but they definitely get any damage in Dropshot, especially with a demo like that, is lethal. Catalyst here with the spikes, but does get done out by teleporting. No, but Shooter really needed to get to that, but there was not much he could have done there. It was a very, very short, chancy teleport, and unfortunately, he has just taken it straight into the goal. Poopy has to go 2-0 up in the third series. Nobody's seen this coming. Don't take Poopy to game 5, whatever you do. Abortion start off with some solid damage. They've opened up a couple of the holes straight down to Lewinsky. He's going to try and get a second hit on that, but Shooter is way too quick for him. He gets some spikes, but unfortunately gets demoed. Straight back to where we started, it gets frozen. And they try and control that the best they can. They get some good damage off, but it doesn't seem like they can actually use that chance. But they get some more damage off, never mind. Commentator's curse, Shooter gets some more damage and scores a goal. 2-1. Poopy knows with 2 minutes to go. As we've seen in the previous games, it is very, very easy for Abortion to run this back. There is definitely plenty of time for them to make this a 3-series game. All we need now is Poopy has to get a nice strong backbone in the defence and get some nice attacking plays on the go. It's a bit difficult to do in twos, not impossible. Nice little clear there from Catalyst, especially as Abortion started off hard there. Lloydski gets some nice damage in with that plunger there. Nobody only gets one bit of damage there. He's dropping down, but Catalyst is able to get the grappling hook off. Shooter's back on the wall trying to get it past Lloydski. Does get it past Lloydski, and nobody plunges it on the floor, causes a nice little bit of damage there for Abortion. It's going to be difficult for Poopy as to deal with. Nice little pass over there. This fantastic use of the grappling hook there. Catalyst is able to stop that attack though. And he's able to stop another attack with... Oh, never mind, I thought he had spikes. Nobody's got some spikes, so that's dropped in. That's 2-2 equalised with 1 minute to go. Told you. Very, very nice pass by Poopy, yes, I'm assuming. Straight over to nobody, caught on the spikes, dragged back on the floor. Nice, simple, clean goal. Straight back up. That's some nice starting damage there by Poopy, yes. However, nobody is straight up for that. Gets one bit of damage off there, but isn't able to really capitalise on what they've got there. It's gone straight back over to Abortion side. And a nice little freeze there just allowed them to kind of catch a bit of breath. And it doesn't seem like many people can hit this ball, so Shooter's going to go for it and cause Poopy a bit of problem, but Catalyst is right there. Whiskey gets the punch there, and there's not much they could do. Yeah, there's not much they could do to not take a bit of damage there. They were good to damage control it by being on the edge. Nice little flick over nobody. Catalyst gets it over Shooter, opens up more, damages even more of Abortion side, gets the kick away. Again, on the edge, so damage control isn't massive. Could we see another overtime? We need Catalyst really here to hit this over to Lloydski. If Lloydski can get on top of that, never mind, he gets demoed, it's overtime. Possibly winning match overtime. That goes the way of Abortion, gets bumped out of the way by Lloydski. Unfortunately, doesn't stop the damage, so Abortion have got a small part of the goal to shoot on. Admittedly, not as much as Poopy has. I hate you guys so much. Nobody, quick tap off the wall, sets it up for Shooter. Knock it over to the dangerous part of Poopy as the wall. Gets teleported away there by Catalyst, but does get the damage, which is really important in Dropshot. Knocks that straight over to Abortion's side. That could go in if nobody doesn't intervene, and nobody intervenes. Catalyst drags it back his way, but it gets frozen there by, I'm assuming, nobody. Both of them are kind of trying to take shots on it there. Catalyst is there, gets boosted. The Killer Rose is there. That's going to be some nice damage there. He needs to save that. Never mind, nobody gets the read. It is 3-0 Abortion. Poopy just couldn't keep up with the raw aggression that especially nobody can bring to this team. There we have it. 3-0 winner, Abortion. Nobody and Shooter 85. Fantastic aggression on their part. Looked a bit shaky in game 2, but they come out pretty much unbeaten out of that. So there we have our week 2 champions, Abortion, Nobody and Shooter 85. That was fun.